When you're about to run 160 Ks, give or take a day of running, it can be quite daunting. So trying to just keep it small, keep it simple. You can't train 160 Ks when you're planning to run it. You know, the recovery is so long. It's all about human connection, conversation for me around mental health.
If you don't mind, go ahead, introduce yourself, your name, your age, where you live.
Sure. My name's Dan Price. I'm 40 years old, born and raised in Sydney. Because of my challenges with my mental health in my 20s, now I really do just try and live life to the fullest.
Mate, it's perfect running weather.
Yeah, running, it allows me to just connect with who I am as a person, really express myself. When I'm not running, I guess I just don't feel myself. I've been in a place where, I couldn't get out of bed. I was so depressed and feeling suicidal. I just want to show people that by getting out there and doing it, I can then bring awareness to the cause by doing something big. Eyes get on it and say, well, why is this guy running 160 Ks? And then I can share my story around my mental health journey and how I got through what I did, how running helps me, but more so just to show people that there's a lot of life to be lived after mental health crisis.
Good luck, man. Thank you, brother.
And I feel like I'm one example of that. I picked the Bondi to Manly route because it's well known in Sydney. I lived in Bondi for many years. We had our first 2 kids down there. It was my own personal project, so it wasn't an official race, but there is an ultramarathon on the Bondi to Manly course that runs in one direction, so it's 80 kilometres. It's a beautiful, iconic coastal walk originally, so people typically would walk it over 4 days. They'd break it up, do sort of about 20 kilometres a day. Runners like to do more, so they, a few years ago, started an ultramarathon once a year on the course. I just wanted to do something that was really big by running the course in both directions.
Thanks for coming out.
There's only been a handful of people that have completed the attempt out and back, so I knew it would get a lot of attention for the cause. So I was about 50 kilometres in and my legs were already feeling a bit dusted, like a bit fatigued, and I would have expected that to be about the 80, 90K feeling. Like, you always have expectations, right? For a moment, I let my mind get away on me and I'm like, geez, I've got 110 to go and I'm feeling like this already. This isn't a good sign. And then I was just like, breathe, bring yourself back. This is ultra running, you always have a low point. But what ended up happening is it was just my legs getting used to the stairs. You'd be hard on yourself sometimes. You saw me at Manly. I was pretty fresh, in good spirits, pretty chirpy, cracking jokes, eating some noodles.
Soaking up the carbs.
My legs probably didn't change and get any sore or any more fatigued until around 100. So, it set in a bit earlier, but then I was pretty good for another 6 hours before it started to turn a bit more.
We picked up one more. This is Corey. Nice.
Over the course of the day, there would have been 20 or 30 people that took time out of their day, some people all day, to crew, to film, to come and pace. And that's really special. It makes me feel special and really grateful that people share my passion for what I do and sharing the broader message.
We're finishing at the lifeguard tower. You want to come down?
Coming into the finish line. Wow, the feelings of knowing that I am going to get the 160 kilometres done, like I got goosebumps, like just the sense of achievement and pride, and knowing that my goals outside of the run itself will have been achieved because I knew people were watching on social media. I knew people were waiting to hear, watching the tracker. And I was really just soaking up those final moments, feeling a sense of achievement and also pride in, where I've gotten to. Like, there's a lot of that cathartic cleansing of the hardship and being proud of where I am today, and also grateful. Probably one of the biggest feelings coming into the finish line is just gratitude that I'm able to even do these things. Like, it's a real privilege, right? You can push yourself in life and do hard things and get out there and really, make the most of every day.
Guys, I appreciate you all so much for coming out and, being part of this. I know you're all passionate about the cause. We would have helped a few people today, and that's what matters. So good on you, Dan.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I was in a place where I didn't think I was ever going to feel better again. I never thought I was going to enjoy life again or feel happy again. Like, that's how hard depression can be for some people. Like, I always say that I promise it's going to be okay in time. Although it's really hard and dark right now, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just take it a day at a time. Getting ahead of myself and worrying too much about the future is just not helpful. Stay in the moment and control the things that you can control today and worry about tomorrow when it comes.